Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is Ricky Reveals. so really picking up on the fact that some things people thought they could really go to the grave with, the tower has fallen. that is the tower card I'm gonna crack up. And it really is too. Wow. I can't make this up. You guys saw that. As I'm saying tower, the tower flies out of the deck. Yes. There are some people right now, probably a King of Wands and a High Priestess, that are dealing with one hell of a tower because of, well, for one, knowing things, knowing information, and not telling and hiding it from people like that they shouldn't have hid it from, like family, um, their sexual escapades. Like there was a lot of dirty deeds done dirt cheap. I might actually title this that, but there was a lot of things done in the dark that are now coming to light. The initials B and J can mean something. Oh, I got some new cards. I'm excited. I got 3 new decks, so I'm excited about that. It's so crazy though because there's a man and a woman like falling out of the tower on the tower card. I don't think you really see it or not. The lighting's not that great, but and I have the King of Wands and I have the High Priestess. So it's like they were inside this tower, like trying to pretend that they were bougie and royal and holier than thou or whatever. And when this lightning struck that tower, they they went out the windows. They're probably really frantic too because I'm assuming that this is possibly going to land one or both of them in jail. The Empress. Victory, or well, 6 of Wands, but it's a victory card. The Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. The Devil. And the 8 of Pentacles. So, this definitely had a lot to do with money. And pregnancy. There was a secret baby that I think had this King of Wands stressed out, possibly even the High Priestess stressed out, but then she either had an abortion or she had a miscarriage. And I think when that happened, even though I'm not saying that they were affected by that, but I think when that happened, they were like, cool, we ain't gotta say shit. Like, we can keep this from whoever, you know what I mean? Whoever we're trying to keep it from. Because I'm assuming this King of Wands was dating somebody else in this High Priestess family. And they had a one-night stand. And she got pregnant. And, but this has a lot to do with money. There's a lot more to the story. Wow. So the the High Priestess is Pisces, the Tower is Scorpio, and the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. The Empress is Taurus. The Devil is Capricorn. So those are the majors on the board. But something was hidden from you. If it's this is resonating for you. Something was hidden from you. I'm assuming a pregnancy. That's what I'm getting, anyways. And somebody was paid to keep their mouth shut. Let's see. sorry guys, this is kind of resonating for me personally. Let's see, clarify the Eight of Pentacles actually, because I want to know what these people are working on. The Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. I'm telling you, like, there was a lot of money involved in this, and the Magician. So that's Gemini, and then Aries, Leo, Sag, and then Earth energy again with the Pentacles. And the Devil and the Magician being right next to each other, like, wow. This was all to keep a very loving judgment's been called on this though. Like, victory is going to be for the Star. This Star who has a very kind heart and is a very loving person. Judgment's been called over these people that were involved in this. Wow. I clarify the Empress. I still, like, that just creeps me out. Like, every time I look down, I like see the Devil and the Magician like right there next to each other. It definitely says witchcraft to me, or a dark practitioner. Okay. So wow. Hang on. Before I say anything, let me finish this out. One more for the Empress. One more for the Empress. The Chariot. That is so crazy. So this Empress, either you are the Empress and you have a sibling that's a High Priestess, or a cousin, or I guess it could even be your mother, but or it could actually be a man too, depending on how it resonates for you. But it's somebody who's highly intuitive, and it is also associated with, excuse me, the zodiac sign Pisces. But either A, you're resonating with this Empress, and this High Priestess slept with your husband, slept with your long-term boyfriend, and she got pregnant, and you somehow they were able to hide it from you. And maybe like you're one of those people who, like, as soon as you like got out of high school, you went to college out, like, away from your hometown, and then you stayed away, like, you basically never moved back. And so, like, your other siblings and stuff, you, like, once you became an adult, you didn't, there's a lot of, like, their daily lives that you missed out on because you didn't live in the same town. This High Priestess is probably gonna be shit in her drawers, like, here soon, because the Eight of Wands is clarifying her. The Ace of Wands. That was too many. Ooh. The Ten of Wands and the Moon. Yeah. The moon and the high priestess here together, that's some pretty intense shit. Um, yeah, these secrets and these illusions, they run deep. And that's why she's so heavily burdened by it. Because she knows now, with these messages coming in, that somebody's getting a fiery, passionate new beginning that she was trying to keep from having it. And it's probably this, well, though it is Taurus energy, but it's probably this Empress and, oh, well, I guess, really, it could be the Empress and the Magician, it could be the Empress and the King of Wands, but the High Priestess didn't, for whatever reason, she does not like her sibling, and she was really trying to destroy her sibling's life, and she thought she had accomplished it until, because she knew her and the her siblings' lover were never going to open their mouths, they were never going to say nothing, so she knew she had nothing to worry about there. She never honestly thought it would ever get out, so she thought she was good. But through rejection, having her sibling rejected, and people like bring a lot of conflict to their sibling, and then like trying to like manipulate the sibling into leaving, like getting in their chariot and just taking off. She thought she had pretty much severed the tie between this King of Wands and this Empress, or King of Wands and whatever, however it resonates for you. But hell, it could even be Queen of Wands and the Empress and the Devil. Like if it's a Taurus and a Capricorn, or it could be a Taurus and a Cancer, could be a Taurus and a Gemini, or Aries, Leo, Sag, or even Scorpio. Let's see. So, Two of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Sun. So, I think this King of Wands struggled for a really long time on how to handle the situation, and I think he stayed away from the Empress, the one he actually loved, because the High Priestess, like I said, the whole reason she did it was to break her sibling's heart, and so she was blackmailing this King of Wands to stay away from her sibling, or she was going to tell the sibling all about the secret. And so I think for a long time he went with it, but now, because of somehow the information came out anyways, now the King of Wands is like, you know what, fuck this shit. I never have gotten over this Empress. I've loved her, or loved him, this entire time, and I've been completely unhappy like all these years because I couldn't be with them, or however long, however it resonates for you, however long it's been, but because this bitch over here, I couldn't have my happiness all this time, and now that the information's coming out anyways, I might as well give it a shot. I mean, can't lose any more than I already have, and I might actually win if I actually try. King of Pentacles, clarifying the Tower, by the way. Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So the Tower is the truth coming out, and it's a King of Pentacles that's revealing the truth. And I think he had to go through an ego death to get it done. That's why it's taken so long, because he never thought he was going to have to reveal the information. He really, like I said, both the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess, I think both were convinced that they would never have to justify this, or if it ever did come up, they'd be able to lie their way out of it because there'd be no proof. And obviously there's proof. because the sun is illuminating everything. Every dark corner is going to have light. Nine of Wands, Justice, and the Two of Swords. Yeah. So it goes back down to what I was saying about down here. Somebody's been in love with this Empress the whole time, and because either A, they were the counterpart and they were involved in this, or B, they were bribed. And they accepted a bribe to keep their mouth shut for like something they walked in on, or like they eavesdropped on, and because they were afraid that this other, like maybe it's the King of Pentacles, would run his mouth. They paid him off and then told him to skedaddle and just never talk to the Empress again. So it's however it resonates, but either way, however it plays out with the four characters, justice is going to be ruled in the favor of this wounded warrior, and they are going to get back everything these people stole from them, plus some. I don't know, I'm still shoveling that. Page of Cups at the bottom, so truth coming out is like, I mean, it's really a good thing. I mean, it allows for healing, it allows for mending of relationships, because I'm sure, even though this Taurus or this Empress and this other, because only two of them knew what happened, either the King of Wands and the High Priestess, or the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess, but two knew what happened and the two were in the dark. Mindfulness. Be mindful of others' feelings. Someone needs your love right now. A loving thought is all it takes. Well, definitely, if this is resonating with you, yeah, I know it hurts, and I know it's gonna be hard to hear. Trust me, this is my story. Creative potential. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart desires. But I know this is going to be hard to hear for at least one of these people, if not two. And I think it's going to be hard for the ones that did it to have to look these people in the face and say, it's the truth. But if you could be slow to anger and work through love, you guys, things can be okay. Change. Life is a journey. It would be very unfulfilling if each step was exactly the same as the last, because life is always changing. It is forever fresh and new. Excuse me. Allow your life to unfold gracefully. Be grateful for what was, is, and forever will be. The unknown. Do not fear the unknown. This is a time of deep exploration and transformation. Unfamiliar territory leads to new horizons. Okay. Where am I on time? Okay, cool. I actually have a lot. It's nowhere near as long as I thought it would be. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give me some more info to add to this reading. Wow, okay. Lighten up, Leo. So even if this hurts, because Leo would be King of Wands. So King of Wands, even if this really, really is devastating, lighten up or go wild. I guess it's up to you. Those are both Leo. Break through the tension, Scorpio. Yeah, I mean, face it head on. I mean, the pain has to be felt in order to transmute and heal the transgression. Be humble, Leo. Again, there's a lot of Leo energy. definitely probably more than one Leo involved, actually. Take a breather, Cancer. Relax, Cancer. Speak your world into existence, Gemini. And let's get one more. Reflect on your priorities, Aquarius. So, like I said, work through love, not fear. Try to have compassion for one another. Because, yeah, it's a shitty situation. It should never have happened, but it has. And now that it has, you got to think of the best way to navigate through it and forgive each other. Because unforgiveness is, it weighs you down. Like, you carry that unforgiveness with you, and I'm telling you, you can feel the weight of that. Even if it, like, you know, you bury it down so deep that, like, you don't consciously think of it as being, oh, I feel this way because I didn't forgive so-and-so, like, 10 years ago. But that's literally what it is, though. Like, if you would actually deal with that pain and deal with that, the unforgiveness in your heart, like, it would be like 1,000,000 pounds being lifted off your chest. And you'd be like, man, I feel so much better. What? Why? What was that? And it's like, oh, because I actually finally, like, forgave somebody for doing X, Y, and Z. Because it literally, yeah, it's a spiritual thing, but, or it's, you know, I mean, it's spiritual. But it literally manifests with physical repercussions because that's how important it is. God even says, if you want me to forgive you, then you better forgive your neighbor. Like, because if you don't forgive your neighbor, I'm not going to forgive you. So, I know it's a rough subject. I literally have experienced this. Probably about to find out that I'm experiencing it right now. But you can get through it. I promise you. I love you. If you love me as much as I love you, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.